All right, the second video, finally, of the NHL playoff bracket pool is finally here. We are already in the second round. Let's take a look at some standings, shall we? Let's see what we got here. Bear with me as this loads. As you can see, my playoff beard is growing in nicely. Nearly had to shave it off after a week because it was driving me crazy, but now that it's been a couple weeks, it's starting to fill in decently. So, top of the standings, we got Joe Gianosa, myself in second place, Kyle, Dustin Fortune, Chris Martin, Jose Moreno, the defending March Madness champion, Emilio Diaz, and Omar Vare are tied for last place. Shocking. Those guys are nearly always at the bottom of everything we do, as you guys know, except when they somehow miraculously win the pool. So Emilio and Omar have both somehow won leagues, but they either finish first or dead last. There's no in between for them. So what does that tell us? It tells us that when they do win, it's pure luck. So not surprised. As far as the actual hockey games go, there were 8 series in the first round. 2 of the series didn't even matter. Everyone picked St. Louis to beat Minnesota in the first round. They lost. We were all wrong. And everyone picked Anaheim to beat Winnipeg in the first round. So we were all right there. There were 3 big swing series where 6 of us picked one team and the other 3 of us picked the other team. That was the biggest split, a 6-3 split, and it happened 3 different times with 3 different series. 6 of us picked Washington to beat the Islanders. 6 of us picked Detroit to beat the Tampa Bay Lightning, and 6 of us picked Vancouver over Calgary. So those were the 3 big swing series. 2 of the series didn't even matter, and the other 3 series, 7 of us picked one team, and 1 person out of the 9 picked the other team, in which cases I think they were all wrong. Jameson picked Nashville to beat Chicago in the first round. He's wrong there. Lost a ton of points there because everyone else got Chicago right. Emilio picked Pittsburgh to beat the Rangers. He was wrong there. Everyone else got points. And Omar picked Ottawa to beat the Canadiens. He was wrong. Everyone else got points. So that's why those 3 guys are towards the bottom of the standings. They lost a bunch of easy points. As far as who picked who to win, 3 of us picked the Ducks to win the Stanley Cup. 3 of us picked the Rangers. 1 person, Emilio, picked Pittsburgh. He went homer with that pick, picking his favorite team. Jameson picked Detroit. We'll find out in a second exactly why Jameson picked Detroit, because he's not even a Red Wings fan. And and 1 person picked Chicago. Also a homer pick. Jose Moreno, who is from Chicago, picked Chicago. So let's take a break. Let's send it back to Victor and Jameson, the set, and let's find out why Jameson picked Detroit to win it all.
We're here with a round 1 NHL playoff pool update. Jameson Jones, what are you drinking there?
Session IPA.
47 brand?
Yeah, 47.
Hey Jameson, how's your NHL bracket doing?
Really solid. Started off really strong, and now the Red Wings are out, so I'm done.
So you're pretty much out.
Which only goes to support your first assumption that I know nothing about hockey.
So I was correct.
You were correct.
Indeed,
yeah,
correct.
You got it. It was great. This was not my bracket to win.
Why would you pick the Red Wings? They're not even good.
Well, they got a history of winning, although I'm not a big fan of the organization. They do have a history of winning. And I knew that most people were going to be picking
the Rangers.
Between the Rangers and the Ducks.
Right.
Maybe the Blackhawks, but I wanted like, if they went, it would be like I'd be the only
You'd win.
one.
The Tom Skowski's strategy of, if this happens, I will win.
Yeah, there's nobody else that was dumb enough to choose that, and I felt like that would be it.
Right. Well, hey, there you have it. We'll come back later on with some more updates.
Well, there you have it. Bold strategy, Jameson. Let's see if that pays off for you. Now we're already in the second round. Let's see who picked who in the second round. Pretty much everyone picked Chicago to beat the Wild. Jameson, of course, picked St. Louis to advance in this round, so he can't get any points no matter what happens. So he's going to lose additional points there. Everyone picked Anaheim to beat Calgary except Joe. Joe picked Calgary to advance. So if they can pull off that upset, he'll be sitting pretty in the standings. He's already in first place. The next series, the Montreal versus Tampa Bay series, was split. It was the biggest split. However, it was split between people picking Montreal and people picking Detroit. Well, Detroit's not even playing, so those people can't get any points. One person, me, picked Tampa Bay to win the series, so I'm the only person who can get points if Tampa Bay keeps advancing. I actually have them in the finals, so I'm looking good still. I have all my Final Four still alive. And then pretty much everyone picked New York Rangers in the last series, except Emilio, who picked Pittsburgh. They're already out. Jameson picked Washington. Washington is actually leading the series 3-1. But if Washington wins, he will get some points. But hey, he picked Detroit to win the whole thing, so that doesn't really matter because he's pretty much already out. So we shall see what happens. I'll make another video in a few days. The second round's almost already over, so we'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.